Okay, fair warning, what you're about to watch is going to be painful. This is me playing Armored Core 6, and later, Hades, and you're going to notice that something is off. And while I may not be the most dexterous and quick-witted gamer out there in these streets, I'm not this bad. So what's the problem, you may ask? Well, if you own a PS5, and have owned one since launch, all two of you, then I'm sure you already know what the f*** going on here. Hey guys, it's One Track Mind, and today we're going to talk about stick drift. Now here is my question. Did you own an N64? Answer me. Did you? Well, I did. That console was a fucking tank. You dropped it, your sister vomited on it, it fell down a well, and it still worked. But that's neither here nor there. We're talking about the controllers. Those things did not hold up well. The joystick would become loose. It was flimsy, cheap plastic crap meant to be replaced after a year or so. Right? But have you ever used one of those jacked up, beat to shit, washed up little brother controllers for N64? And did you notice that they work just fine? Because I did notice that they work just fine. In fact, the controllers for every system I've ever owned that had joysticks, that's N64, original PlayStation with DualShock, Dreamcast with its wild-ass controller, Xbox with its refrigerator-sized controller, PS2, GameCube, PS3, Xbox 360, PS4, these controllers work. Now. Like right now. I can go dig them out if you wait a second. Do you know how long my PS5 controllers lasted before stick drift made them actually unusable? About 2 months, okay? And Nintendo, don't go anywhere, sit back down. My Joy-Con controllers, those lovely, innovative, ergonomically perfect controllers, only lasted me about a year. And before you ask, yes, I am that person who treats my equipment gingerly, keeps everything free of dust, stores them properly, never throws them or even grabs them too tightly, and in fact, I am confident that I could put a brand new controller next to any of my controllers in question, and you wouldn't even be able to tell the difference. On top of that, I do not even game nearly as hardcore as a good chunk of the population. At max, I'm on for 2 to 4 hours, and most days, my PlayStation 5 doesn't get touched at all. So, now, all that having been said, look at this! I included Hades in this video just so you can get a clearer idea of how literally unplayable this is. Now, did I still try to go and beat Hades? Yes, but I don't have more controllers, and these fucking things cost $70. I just don't understand what happened. Is this planned obsolescence? Oversight on the part of the designers of the controllers? How have we come so far in terms of video gaming hardware and taken so many steps back in terms of quality control for the control? The only way the player can interface with the game. How am I supposed to play the game if controller no work? Did you know? I sent my controllers out to be fixed when this first happened back in the day, and the funny thing is, to hold me down while I waited the months it took them to fix the controllers and send them back, which were both still under warranty at the time, but no longer, yay! I hooked up my dusty, beat-up PS4 and used its dusty, beat-up controllers, and they worked just fine. You know what, let's look into this. I'm going to actually Google it right now, okay? It says the primary cause is dust buildup. Okay, cool. So why, when I recalibrated the controllers, did they work for a few days, and then a new controller update was released, and they no work again? I need to know, is this laziness, lack of QC, or a truly diabolical planned obsolescence scheme that is costing us real money? These controllers run $70 and up to $200 if you buy the DualSense Edge variety. Now, why would I buy one of those if I already have a perfectly working controller? Oh wait, I don't have one. Apparently, dust built up in mine according to Google AI, even though a mangled, barely hanging on joystick on an N64 controller works just fine in 2025. I'm sure there's video proof of this, and if there is, you better believe it's on the screen right now. Hey, Sony. Hey, Sony. Stop it. Fix my controllers.